All right, what is up, guys? I am Becoming. Welcome to the stream today, boys and nerds. We're here in Clash of Clans. Oh my goodness, what a day it is. The 6th hero in Clash of Clans has released today. We have to keep in mind this game is, what is it, about 15 years old now? 14, 15 years old? And here we are. Here we are. This game has come so far. We have come so far. And today the Dragon Duke has released. We did splurge a little bit on some of the shop offers to give ourselves a nice kick to start off with this. A bunch of builder potions, free gems that came along with our offers. Additional Book of Heroes, rings. We got a lot in the bank that's going to help us to max out the Dragon Duke. We're going to be chilling out on the Dragon Duke upgrades right away. But we're going to be making some serious progress today. Here comes the special offers. In our magic items, we now have, what do we have? 7 Book of Heroes. Sick. 2 Book of Fighting. Wait, hold on. Man, they're still flowing in. What the heck? What the heck? All right, is that everything now? Got all, we have it all? Okay, good. All right, 2 Book of Fighting, Book of Building, 7 Book of Heroes, 2 Book of Everything. We got books. We got books coming out of our ears. We got potions coming out of our ears. The Book of Building is going to be really, really helpful. Or the Builder Potion is going to be really, really helpful. I'm going to go ahead and rip these guys off right now. Just because why not? There's nothing stopping us. There's nothing holding us back from that at the moment. Would be kind of nice to finish off the... to finish these off today. So yeah, I think tomorrow we will be using a bunch of Book of Fighting on stream to get some of the new troops done. Importantly, our Smasher finished last night. Goth Boys here over on the YouTube side. Yo, what's up? Finally can upgrade 2 heroes without any worry. Duke, 2 OP by the way, soon will get nerfed. It seems like he's pretty dang strong. The footage I've seen so far from the super creators has been like just crazy. Like, he's very tanky. He flies. He's got great equipment. Just good passives, like all the way around. So I'm really excited to start using him. Important to note here is that we are way overcapped on loot, and our walls are already complete. So all of this loot is going to go into upgrading stuff in the laboratory. The gold, of course, we're going to be using on, and of course, our pet house, which we have books to do that with now. And then, yeah, just start smashing levels, start smashing some good stuff. We'll have a nice 2-hour stream today, playing the Dragon Duke, getting comfortable with him. Our gold pass has been activated, but we haven't really done anything here so far yet. I don't know how this happened, but that's cool. Whatever. I guess this is all like, no matter what we do, we get a point towards the end of the card, which is kind of like cool, I guess. But we're still going to have to wait day by day to get new task cards, which will, I think, have, 7 tasks plus the bonus at the very end. It's not like we can just fill up this season pass very quickly. What I should note also is that our Minion Prince finally has a skin. We had not gotten any skins at all. And now we finally have a Minion Prince skin. And I actually love this Prince skin a lot. I think this is a W skin for the Gold Pass. And honestly, looking at some of these skins that are supposed to be coming within the next week or two, these season skins are really, really fire. I'm super, super excited about that. But let's go ahead and think real quick. What do we do first? I think the clearest thing for us to do right away is to go ahead and book our pet house. This would take way too much time, and we can immediately start on these Raven upgrades. We're not going to be booking the Raven. The Raven's going to cook as long as he needs to. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to book him up. Sick. And we'll go to our pets, and we will drop 260,000 Dark Elixir onto this bad boy. Spiddly diddly dat. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and use our pet potions, because why not? There's nothing holding us back there. That's it. So the Greedy Raven has been started. That's kind of nice. And, yeah. Good stuff there. All right, so we still have our builder. The question is, what do we do? Looking at our magic items here, we have no more Book of Building, but we do have 2 Book of Everything that in theory we could use on structures. I think an Inferno Tower would be a valuable use of at least one of these books, and that would then keep the builder free to upgrade our Dragon Duke. Now let's see what the upgrade times on the Duke are. First level is only 6 hours. Okay, so what I'm thinking is with the Duke, I'm probably going to be letting him go until we hit a certain point with his levels to where we can't when it's like about like 5 days to a week of upgrade time, and then we'll start booking him. So a lot of these books that we got with our pack today are not books that I'm going to immediately be using. When I look at this upgrade chart, you know, all the way up to level 10, it sort of scales from 6 hours all the way up to 3 days per level. It's only when we start hitting like around level like 12 where it's 5 days for an upgrade, and then when we pass level 15 it's 7 days plus. So I feel like I'm going to be doing like every other day kind of stuff with the Dragon Duke, but at least for the time being, not really stressing too hard about power leveling him, because I want to use him while I have this like max level boost available, right? If his equipment is going to be max level, I'm definitely going to be using this guy during CWL, and I don't want to make it to where he's unavailable to me. So there's that. Also, I'm also thinking that at least while I'm doing the shorter upgrades, I think using our helper hut to boost those things along is probably going to be really, really, really nice. I do want to make sure that he gets placed onto the Dragon Duke when the time comes, but he'd been chilling. The Builder Apprentice had been chilling on the Smasher, which is now complete, and it's nice. Both of our Guardians are maxed out now. Sick. So we have some base building options in that regard. We don't have to feel like we're missing out on some defensive power anymore, at least from those guys. Now let's see, do we have any gems to claim here? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. It's the other accounts that I actually have some substantial gems to pick up. Okay, cool. So I do want to go ahead and get one of our Infernos to max level. That's going to be helpful with a Book of Everything. Let's go and do it. Skiddly dit. There it is. And we have a max level Inferno Tower. Look at that bad boy. Nice. Love to see that. Excelente. Nice. Okay. Well, we like those vibes. Okay. So the question is, what do we do now? Enjoy ourselves? I mean, if I look at my upgrade stuff here, what else could we do? How long is Gigabomb? You know what? Gigabomb might be another good one to do. It's an extra 100 damage on Explosion. I realize it's a one-time burst of DPS, but, you know, everything counts. Every little bit helps. I'm looking at my Teslas. Those are also 13 days. But, again, whatever I decide to do with my builder right now, I don't want to lose the builder and lose the ability to upgrade the Dragon Duke this evening, and then probably once again when I wake up in the morning. Or after tomorrow's stream, I'll probably do it. So the question is, what would be good for us? Spell towers are kind of whatever. It's kind of funny that they released the Earthquake Tower right as they released the Flying Hero that's OP, because the Earthquake Tower does actually jack to flying. It doesn't do anything. Supercharges are not very long upgrades. I think the Gigabomb is the play. Just, it's one thing. Get it out of the way. Get it done. Yeah. All right, Gigabomb and everything. Cool. All right, so now we have a little bit of leeway to farm with. That feels good. Why don't we go ahead and do it? Let's go ahead and try our first hits. Now, I'm going to shift the army around a little bit during the stream, because I'm curious to see what he does in place of one of my heroes to start in attacks that I've already been using. So, like, I've been using Fireball Rocket Loons in my push for Legends League, and I'm curious to see what happens when I swap out my Queen for the Dragon Duke, right? I think Queen is very strong, don't get me wrong, but I'm curious what it's going to be like to use the Dragon Duke instead. So let's go ahead and do it. Now, I want to read his equipment before we do our first hit, because I don't quite know yet what this stuff does. Alright, slowly regenerates health and bursts into damaging flames when Dragon Duke falls. Boom. So he blows up. Okay, so when he dies, at least at level 1, he's dealing 1,000. It looks like he's going to deal something like 2,500 or maybe even 3,000 damage when he dies. Because everything is boosted right now, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so Fireheart grants self-healing and death damage. Remember that. Okay, and then the other one here blows Scorching Fire that damages abilities and buildings. Okay, so this is an active ability. Includes health recovery, base HP, and the total damage is listed there. It looks like it's going to be about 2,600, maybe 2,500 damage when you activate it. Ah, cool. Okay, so now we know what it does. Let's start hitting. Let's have some fun. For the lulz. You're saying use Duke instead of RC? Interesting. We'll be trying that out. What's up, William? Did you eat your Seeking Air Mines on their main priority of the new upgrades? New levels mean they can one-shot healers with a life gem. Hey, bro, what did you have for lunch? I had a turkey sandwich for lunch. And I'm going to a friend's house this evening after the stream for a little cookout. We're doing burgers and basically everything you imagine at a cookout. I'm bringing a gigantic Greek salad, and I've made this gigantic Greek salad for my friends before, and it was like all eaten. Every single bit was eaten. It was the only thing at the dinner that was completely devoured. So I feel pretty confident that my friends will appreciate it when I bring that one back. Okay, this is weird. We could fling here, right? Yeah, let's fling. Then over here we'll do this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Throw. Easy fireball, only one invis needed. Feels kind of good. I'll throw some archers down when he clears that archer tower down there. And shaving this corner is a pretty solid play all the way around. So we'll throw an archer there. One over there, one over there. I'm going to throw a couple barbs in here, see if there are any Teslas that are hiding from me. I would think his Teslas are in the base, though. Get that in there as quick as I can. Got it done. Sick. Cool. And then maybe when we get this mortar, it's time to pull. It would be nice to trip the invis tower here. So I'm actually going to do that. And then get him out. It didn't trip. That's okay. Let's put him over here. Like this. I'll go 1, 2, 4. Then we'll go in from the top here. Warden's okay. And then this guy's supposed to go in, right? Okay, the Duke is going to do this stuff. Let's invis him once here. And then poison up like that. See this. I'm going to rage him too. Very much a why not. And we still have you. I mean, it's totally wrecked, right? There we go. King survived the whole time. It was kind of weird, right? But essentially, I literally just put the Dragon Duke in similar to the way I would put the Queen in. And that was kind of odd, but right? But it was all right. I'm testing Dragon Duke now in Legends with Fireball Meteor Golem, swapping out the RC. All right, William, all right. I mean, that felt pretty strong too. The way I see this, at least like my theory here, is that RC is defense seeking. Dragon Duke with Angry Jelly is defense seeking, at least initially. So I kind of like that vibe, right? Like where you have two defense seeking heroes, one's on the ground and one flies. And they both effectively ignore walls. So there's nothing that's really going to hang them up. At least that's my thought so far. So we'll see how these turn out. Like if this ends up kind of sucking over time, or if I end up getting stuck, we'll figure this out. I'll take a drill in this next tech. Also, I've been more interested lately in trying the drill with the RC. Because they can like the drill can go in, stun a defense, the RC goes after it, helps to cap it off. The drill stuns the next defense. This isn't a real base. This is maybe a real base, but do I really want to hit this? It'd be cool to hit the Revenge Tower because we get his Monolith too, and one of his only Inferno that's actually alive. If I go 1, 2, 3, 3, that should cap, right? Okay. I'm gonna send you here to trade that. I think we're lined up to get this, but I'm not sure. I think we are now for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. that's the fireball we wanted. Alright. Let's drop one loon over here. Looks like we're about to lose Sneezy, but he lives. Cool. Alright, and we've set the funnel on this side for the other heroes. This is looking like a pretty decent approach. So I'm going to go ahead and drop one king, that, this. I'm going to put you down here. Put some of these in here. Let's do this. RC, can we live a little longer? I should have thrown that in sooner. Okay. RC's okay, I think. Okay, he went down. And these furnaces, I think, are going to make it so we can get in here. Go ahead and take that real quick. And we can poison you. I mean, we're kind of chilling, right? Okay, let my furnaces actually do what they're supposed to do, please. Cool. And we're good. It'll clear, right? GG. So, it's like, I see what the Dragon Duke is doing. Maybe what I should be doing is... This isn't bad. Like, I'm not mad at this so far. This is what it is. Alright, I'm not able to do anything, do any skilled attack while doing normal attack. It just doesn't feel like I should be... Like I should use my brain. Just doesn't feel like I should use my... Well, I mean, the bases typically aren't very good. Like, there's... Most people don't have, like a Legends League base set for their regular farm base because of obstacles. This guy right here. But yeah. Let's see. If I fireball the mortar, I get a lot. On the left here. Is there a flinger anywhere? I don't have a flinger anyway. Rip. Okay. Let's do this real quick. Alright, we don't cap them, but one loon will get it. Sick. Alright, we like this tree. I think because we don't have the recall here. Weird, right? Alright, let's go ahead and start the king. Break this real quick. Do this over here. We'll put the dude down. Let's rage. Sure. Bro. You over here. 1, 2. You in here. Save you a little bit. We need to make sure that we're hitting. is a mess, right? We have rocket loons to use. Can we eke it out? Is it possible? Man, those Teslas are actually not doing terrible, right? Or those P.E.K.K.A.s, rather. Can we sneak that in? We can? But we're gonna run out of time either way. No recall makes that pretty sketchy, right? If we don't have a CC recall, which is part of how the army works, we can't pull the warden away. Because I don't really want him to be in that position after we hit that fireball. If we pick him up and we put him up at 12 or something like that, the raid's fine. But instead, we lose the warden, we lose his DPS. You see how close the attack got. Warden lives and he's taking care of something else. Everything's fine. Attack triples. So let's see, where do we fireball this one? And also, where can we put this Duke? I think the Duke we could put at the top, right? There's no ADs up there. Let's see about this. Kind of want his wizard tower or his bow. Let's take his bow. Do that. Cool. I'm just gonna walk into the bow, I think. Yeah, perfect. All right, we like this so far. At least I think we do. Whoa. We can rage here too, I think. We should live, right? Okay. This. We'll let that cook together. If the warden doesn't take the town hall, it's a little sad, right? Considering it was so close. But now we're gonna wander away. And we'll support over here, I think. Fly some rocket loons for the mono. Kind of nice to throw this over here. It is again. I don't really like what's going on there. Put a wizard. I'm gonna poison. All right, he's onto that. The Duke. 4, 2, baby dragon, balloons. Oh, I didn't realize that there was still a hero up. Ripperoni. Would have appreciated that for earlier, or for later, rather. It's gonna be so rough. The Duke needs to do some damage, though. But we got it. Was it pretty? No. We're missing CC spells. But not bad. Duke feels strong. He's putting in work for us. He's definitely doing good things. He's definitely doing good things. There's a ton of money here, but like, do we really want to hit this? I don't know. I want to hit something stronger, right? Like, that's a dead base. We're not going to mess with it. Also, kind of weak. Give me, like, a decently strong base, please. Okay. This looks decently strong. He's got walls. This guy clearly works. Let's see. What do we got? We could... Okay, I think I like this. I want that right there. Take it. And it would be cool if he just kept going left here. All right, he's gonna go right, I guess. Let's do this. And then, what do we do here? Oh no, we lost another healer. He's in an okay spot. I actually kind of like the vibes for the Warden over there. So I think a good thing to do would be put this, put this, put this. This guy, put this guy. This guy, throw this guy in here. And I'll actually totem so I don't auto lose HP. Can you take the monolith instead of get baited out of your mind? Okay. We can now RC for the core. Okay, not bad. All right, king. Now, poison the prince. I'm gonna go ahead and totem. Or invis, rather. Let's rage both of these girls. We're good. Nice. Huh. Duke value was, like, not fantastic. But I also knew that without a queen, getting to the monolith in that bomb, the bomb hive, probably wasn't going to be so easy. Did they grandfather the dragon to be max? No, it's max for a limited time. So based on your town hall level, they're giving it to you at the max level for the town hall for a week. And then after that, it's level 1 or whatever you upgrade him in that period of time. So it may not be the best idea. Like if you actually want to play with him and like get to know him a little bit, maybe don't spend a bunch of time upgrading him right now. Now, what I can say about that is that his earliest levels are like 6 hours. His level 2 is 6 hours. Then it goes to 12. Then it goes to a day. So like the first like 1, 2, 3, 4 levels, you could feasibly do that and not have it get in the way of you wanting to play the hero. Like say you play in the evening times. Well, you can play in the evening time and then upgrade him, right? And then come back the following evening and play just a little bit later, right? Because one day upgrade. But it's when it, I want to say like after level 10, it starts getting into like 4, 5, 6 days. Between level 10 and level 15, it goes from 3 days to 6 days. That's the zone where it's like, okay, you may not want to upgrade him, try to upgrade him past like level 5, at least during this event week. That is unless you don't have gems to wake him up. Because I think the point of this week is to let everyone play him, let everyone see how strong he really is. And he does appear to be pretty strong. What's up, Jedi Junkie? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the chat. How you liking the Dragon Duke, nerd? How you liking it? Plan is not available. So we're doing these fireballs with no recall, and that is sketchy to say the least. Okay, this is interesting. I think a fireball to a super wizard tower is pretty big, really on either side. Also, I mean, a fireball to his multi-gear gets us a solid funnel. And I think no matter which way the warden goes at that point, it's a good thing. So let's see about that. Let's actually put him like this. See if we can make him go left. That would be kind of nice. Let's do this. We didn't take the bow, which is what I thought was going to happen. And of course, he's going to end up going right. Crap. The reason I don't want him going right is because that spitter is facing me. Can we make him turn left again? Yes, please? No? Okay, sure. Well, he should be okay, right? Yeah, he's okay. Let's see what and he'll end up going right here. So let's see. Let's get this to the outside. This. A wall break, a king. The dude. Let's break him again. Let's sneak some of these girls in here to kill the queen. Kill this CC, which is nice. I thought we killed this CC. Poison that up. Let's do this. Oh, dude. Bruh. The Duke did not go the way I was hoping. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's rage right here. Oh, jeez. That rage got nothing. I hate how the warden just jumps out in front like that. I really couldn't tell you why. If I'm being totally frank. Can we get the Inferno down? Okay, at least that happened. Alright, and I think we're cooked, but let's see. Some loons on the back could be helpful. See how this shapes up here. Let's put this right here. We get up to 92. I'm a almost. Look at that was like a 1 HP there. Warden sometimes acts pretty dumb. Yeah, I mean, I saw him like standing in a position behind the king, and then suddenly he jumps the wall towards defenses that the king wasn't attacking. And I was like, sure. I'm not a fan of this update at all, says Jedi. Why are you not a fan? I guess you aren't a Tunnel 15 yet. Is that why? Do tell. Let's see. You are a Tunnel 15. Okay. So why are you not a fan of the update? Warden sometimes... You have 18s. Nice. Warden some to 99.99.9. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Man, without the recall, I can't keep my Warden separate from things. Because when he starts wandering to the center, he's going to wander to a certain death. Before long, I think I'll be able to help myself out with recall spells on one of my lower accounts. But at least for now, I have to depend on my clan. And if they're not online, I do not get recalls. Let's see. Let's see. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? That's a toxic core. The problem with this, again, is that I don't have a recall. So if I send him for the core, we have to be willing to sacrifice him after that. We're going to hold the rest of our rocket loons here and then drop some testers to go in straight in our path. Okay. We're just going to hit his spitter, I think. So let's get ready for that. This one. Why can't I do it? There we go. Going deeper would have been possible. However, I think saving an invis is probably more valuable for us. Let him continue left, and then we'll toss down the Duke. Okay. Okay. Dude, the booger! Stay away from my Duke! We could have saved him over here. I think we're okay, if I'm being honest. Let's go ahead and throw this. We're going to toss poison over the warden. Yeah, it looks like we're okay. The booger deactivated the Duke. Boinkity boink. Here we go. All right, you're saying the season pass is worse. The new hero does nothing for my army, so I can't really give anything on it except the fact it's going to be nerfed so much. Should we get a permanent 7th builder? No, probably not. I don't see a reason why they would put 7 builders in the game, because that would just speed up progression, which it takes away from their ability to like monetize the game, right? Like pace the players at a certain pace to where, you know, if you still want to speed ahead, you have to pay, because adding a 7th builder just takes money out of their pocket. You have to remember that for a long time we only had 5 builders, and then when they put the builder base in the game, one day we ended up getting the 6th builder. I don't think there's any reason why they should add a 7th. Other than, yeah, as a player, sure it would be nice to have 7 all the freaking time. But at least for now, it's behind a paywall. I'm totally fine with it. I think 6 is good. So I don't, it could be Jedi Junkie that Duke is usable in every attack. Just based on how strong he is. I don't know yet if I think he's OP or not. I think he's strong. Yeah. But for that matter, like, level 105 King is pretty strong. Like, he's got a ton of hit points. He's got great equipment. And a lot of different options. The Warden. He's strong. The higher level you get him, he's got great equipment. Great utility. The RC. At level 55. Really, whatever your town hall level is, the RC. A strong hero. Very effective. Archer Queen. Strong hero. Great equipment. Very effective. I don't know yet if I think that this is an OP hero or not. What I can say is I think that the hero is strong. And then when I look at the season pass, a worse season pass. If I'm being real with you, I can't tell that this season pass is bad or like measurably worse. So if you have some kind of math, or if you have some sort of a direct comparison that you can make for me, like, I don't really think the pass is a problem. Like, I actually like the visual presentation. I like the fact that certain things we do get to choose. Like, for example, we got to choose between two skins. That's a W. I think that the fact that we get these loot chests, also a nice little W. The chests have a chance to have something like pretty juicy in them. Let's see what this one is. Rare. Builder Star Jar. Okay, sure. Let's see what else. Pet Potion or Research Potion. Nice option there. Book of Fighting or Book of Spells. Nice option there. Rune or Shovel. W. I need shovels. Not builder-based runes. Rune or Shovel. Again, I like that. Fighting or Spell. I like that. I mean, how many books are actually in this pass? Start at the beginning. Move this way. Shovel. Hold on. Where's the first book? Right here. 1 book. 2 book. 3 book. 4 book. 5 book. Are you telling me we were getting more than 5 books in the last season pass? Because I don't know about that. If 5 books is definitely pretty awesome. This prospector thing, I don't know that I really care about this. It's just sort of whatever to me. Maybe I'll end up using it. Maybe not. Does it bother me that it's on the pay track? Not at all. Developers have to monetize. And if it's something that allows you to shift one resource from one category to another, or one designation to another, it's like, okay, sure. Fine, cool. Click. Rewards up to check. Pass rewards. Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect. I don't think there's a darn thing wrong with this. Like, I can't tell that there's anything that... I can't tell that it's measurably different. I do like the whole choice thing though. I think that's cool. The runes I think are largely useless if I'm being real, because I'm one of those players that just like constantly maxes out my storages, and from that I do whatever I want. I never have an issue getting enough gold, elixir, or dark for anything. It's never a problem for me. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be nice to burn some of those builder potions later tonight. Oh, I need to give my minis their pass. So I'm gonna do that right now. Where's they coming? Oh, come on. Oh, there's Klaus. Missed that guy. I tried reaching out to him on Discord. Something tells me he's like not on Discord anymore, or just like ignoring Discord. But he started making videos again recently. I reached out to him. I was like, "Yo, man, hope everything's going well. Good luck." Let's donate the pass over there. And Klaus was the guy that like got me excited to play the game initially. And I joined Boston Tea Party, and that was like an awesome like first experience in a competitive clan. All right, let's go ahead and collect our pass on our minis while we're thinking about it. Except, get this. Activate. And while we're thinking about it, I'm gonna put on my new Prince skin. W Prince skin. Wait a minute. Let's do this. Choose. Hero Hall. Gimme. Spit. There we go. Oh, we have a builder. No, we don't. Oh, the Dark Barracks is done 25 minutes, though. We will. We will. Oh, yeah. I burned all my gold this morning from my season bonus to finish off my walls, which I'm thrilled about. Now I can actually sync all my builders and never feel bad about it. Builder base is getting closer and closer to that 6 builder. Let's go ahead and claim it on our 13 as well. Sick. Air bomb level 7. Air bomb level 7. All right. Wow. Okay, so lots of builders now available. Let's do the eagle. Maybe not. Let's do some traps. 18 hours. Is that okay? Spring trap. 1 day. Sure. Air bomb times 4. How long is that? 16 hours. Sure. Anything else? Let's just do the air bomb so we can look away from this. Nice. And let's activate our pass. Wait, did we not get gifted a pass? I'm tripping, right? Hello? What the heck? I thought I gifted myself a pass. It's right there. Activate. Okay. Weird. It didn't give me the same message to accept like it did my 12. Huh. And we're definitely taking the Prince skin. Prince skin is OP. All right, give me this. Nice. I dig that Prince skin so much. I think it's so cool. All right, check my build. Oh, the Grand Warden's finishing in 3 freaking minutes. Okay, we'll hang out here for a few minutes and we'll just chat for the time being. Let's catch up with chat here. Farming on my 16 right now, so I can join. Donate if you want. Says 6-0. Let me know if you want me to join and fill the CC. Click Warza. Yeah, sure, 6-0. If you want to come hang out, that'd be much appreciated. It would make the attacks feel more complete for sure. Yeah. So the clan is this, and I'll be over there in just a couple minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and tap the button on the Warden for another level. This is the clan. Come hang out. Just put like TC sent me. Hang around for as long as you want. But my 13 is in my placeholder right now, so I won't immediately accept you. But in like 1 minute, I would definitely do so. Clan is called SJANA3. And I'm a co-leader here. I'm considering like when the right time to like try out for or whatever for like maybe a legend pushing clan. I'm trying to decide when the time is when the time is the time. Like when is it time to actually do that? Can I go ahead and finish the Warden just so I can move on with my life? Info. Finish now. Yeah, 1 gem's not going to kill me. Alright, and then we'll put him right back down. No sense in waiting. We won't be warring on him this week since we are in CWL. So I might actually, if I'm being honest with you, I might actually put all 4 heroes down on this account all week long and just like rough it with the farm because I have so much elixir that's overcapped. I have so much dark that's overcapped. I think that could be a play. If I could get a couple levels on my king, queen, warden, all that. Warden I could probably get 3 or 4 levels, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna jump back over to the 18. See if 6-0 is requested to join. Nice. Okay. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Appreciate it, man. Nice. Okay. Of course, if you're also farming, we can tag team each other's CCs. Well, let's go and do it. Let's go and kick some butt here. Let's see what we got. All right. The recall is so important. Like the Warden, like you got to keep your Warden out of trouble with this hit. And I really like what's going on at this top side. I think going for that hut is disgustingly good. So if I nail both those mortars, I think I could hit a crazy fireball for that. Let's do this. Alright, we're gonna get ready to ice block just to freeze him in place. Oh, what a fireball. Bruh. Bruh, my shorts are wet from that one. See if we can float some loons. I think maybe go ahead and take the prince is a good idea. And then let's let him get the spitter and then we'll reposition him. I think that's a solid play. Yeah, let's go ahead and rip him out now. Doesn't matter. We're going to have to watch him like a hawk. Let's go ahead and go like this, this. Invis him. We're good. And then ability. We're okay. It's looking good, right? Yeah, this is fine. Little reposition, man. It really does change the attack in a huge way. Like, I was able to swag the rage that time, and I still didn't, I was still missing a rage. So, like, pretty solid. All right, let's see if our buddy needs stuff. Got that CC cake. Ooh, boy. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you so much. Let's actually check out Alex. Why don't I give this guy a shout? Nice. On the 16. Loving it, dude. See how you're doing with your heroes and stuff. Good job. Yeah, good work. Warden looks like he's a little bit behind, but that's okay. What does he go to at this level? Like 65? Or is it 70? I think it's 70. Yes, you're on your way. You're doing really well, man. Sick stuff. And I would guess that you probably have other accounts if it's 5.0. Hold on a second. Player clan. Oh wait, he's not in his clan. That's why I can't. Maybe try to peep his other accounts. Sick. All right, let's keep it pushing. Also, wait, what's going on here? Are we good? Nice. I'll claim these boosts. Why not? No sense in not, right? Leave the elixir. 1 gem reinforcements. Can I be truthful? I don't know that anyone actually uses the 1 gem reinforce. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. But who actually uses 1 gem reinforcements when loot is so free in this game now? Legit. All right, we got the stuff. And I think we'll actually run some dragon attacks after this hit. I think I think that'd be fun. Of course, I'll have to completely change my mindset. I think Queen instead of RC, right? That's a 15. Nah. All right, walls aren't particularly strong, but it's all about his defense levels. Mortars are a little bit behind. Bomb towers, whatever, right? Who cares? I think this is okay to hit. I think this wouldn't make me feel too bad. Hit the Inferno Tower, get crazy value. Seems like a no-brainer. Let's allow him to take that. Then we'll hit the invis. Let's go like this and this. Alright, one more. Send 2 here. we not tripping Teslas? Oh, we are. Okay. And I think maybe redropping Warden over at 9 o'clock is probably a good idea. And then, yeah, we'll go up to 2 minutes here. 1, 2, 3, rip, redrop. This, the outside king, this. Break. The Valkyrie. The dude. The break again. The poison. I will do that. I will throw you here. Oh, we're gonna save the warden. Do this real quick. Hey, we like these vibes. We're good. We've crushed it. We have crushed it. All the heroes are alive, bro. And we swag the CC Rage. Huh. Nice. Now, what I can say is in Master or Legend, that Warden over on the left side probably would have dropped. You say you're in a solo Worklands, so this count is a little behind. That's what's up, man. How many counts do you have? Like, do you have multiple 18s? And Mr. DB is going to work. Okay. Nice. All right. Looking solid, looking solid, looking solid. Oh, man, the request timer is wild right now. Our request time. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, man, we got to wait to level that. 70%? Oh, my gosh. But we got to make it there first. Golly, Moses. Oh, my goodness. Huh. I guess we are waiting a little bit. Huh. All right. Guys, I have a little bit of laundry that I need to flip from one laundry machine to the other, from the washer to the dryer. I think I can do that in about 60 seconds, so I'm going to put up a little timer. It's going to say bathroom, but I'm really putting some laundry from one thing to the other. We got about 45 minutes to an hour left in our stream. So quickly go ahead and grab that drink, or you can use the bathroom or something. But I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Wow, that was perfect timing. Thank you guys for waiting. Took my quick run up to the washing machine. We're back. Thank you for the patience. Taking care of my business. And we're going to keep going. We're going to keep enjoying ourselves. Let's, I guess we're going to do an attack without our CC because the request time is a little bit annoying. And we could hit anything that we want here. The loot is already maxed out. We do have a book of everything that we can use after this hit. But I don't know if it's worth it to put it onto a defense or not. I kind of just want to book a few things in my lab. Oh, I hate these bases. These are so dumb. I mean, if you're farming, it's free money, right? But I kind of want to find something that's a little bit competitive. We found a few of them so far today. That is not. That is not. Okay, I'm gonna say why not to this. I still am seeing a few bases like this where I am. I think we just hit his sweeper. It's good value right here. Wizard Tower. We don't have to be in the face of his sweeper, which is a W. We're going to have to let him keep going because the recall is not in our hands. Come from the outside. This over here. Is he going to go right or left? Nice. That's where I want him. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Do this and this. Throw it. Double quake it. And he goes up. Okay, I actually like this noise a lot. Because then we could send the king on the outside. King, we'll put that down. We'll put the Duke. Actually kind of okay with how this is shaping up here. Let's put this down right there. Let's see. I'm using it now. Check out the bomb hive with that. Here, let's poison the queen. Queen goes down. Right, he's gonna go down. Boom, death damage. Let's use the support that we have here. And let's rage it. We'll rage our... Probably rage the warden. I think. Here. Yeah, we're gonna need to rage him. Still have the king ability and the prince and the RC ability. It's okay. Huh. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And obviously tons of money. Okay, and we overcapped like crazy on that. Okay. What do we have here? We're out of Book of Everything. Okay, so whatever we do next, it has to be smart. And if I'm being real, like, I want to level the Duke, but I don't want to do it right now. Like, I'm enjoying the Duke right now. like a big part of me kind of wants to wait until the week is over before I start actually putting levels on him. I mean, obviously, I can do like the 6-hour upgrade right as the stream ends. And then before I go to bed, I can do the 12-hour upgrade. And by noon tomorrow, I would have him at level 3, which is like fine, right? But I don't want to lose him during CWL. I want him during CWL, big time. He's like a flying king. Pretty nasty, actually. He does good damage. He really does. Like he feels strong. He probably will get nerfed a little bit. But I don't know if he's like just I don't know that he's just OP. Like completely OP. He's strong, and I would rather something release strong than they release it weak and nobody wants to play it. That's the worst case scenario, right? Anybody need troops? Nobody. Alex is on point though. Alex is like, he's waiting for it. He's waiting for it. Man, Alex is a real one today. Thank you, Alex. All right, what do we get? That would be kind of juicy. Anything in here? No. Okay, I think if I hit that single, it's like excellent, right? Looking for flinger value. There's flinger value over on the left. We're gonna take it. Do that early just so I can take my eyes off of it. I'm looking how we can set up this. I think we have to do this. Nice, we got a tornado trap too. Let that cook for a few more moments. I think we'll take the ricochet and then we'll throw the Indistrict down. Alright, let's go do this. Just freeze him in place. Yeah. Oh, my shorts are soaked after that one. Let's go. Looking good. Man, that flinger is continuing to move. And we can actually lift him and take him up north now. So let's just do that so we can move on with the rest of the hit. And then here we want to drop like this, the king, this. And then I put a wizard down and I'll drop you in. And I think I'll totem up just to take the pressure off of the king. Alright, king's ability. King's down. Let's invis you real quick. And I'm gonna throw this in here. Poison all those girls. We're gonna rage the RC. Oh man. Guess that's what happens when you wander into a revenge tower. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Let's do this. We have all of our rocket balloons, bro. Look at this. Can we cap it real quick? Hold on. We had our furnaces. We had our rocket loons. We didn't even need them. It's kind of crazy, right? I mean, not a very strong base, but still, like, the CZ cake is farming is OP. Wish you could buy them with gems. Me too, Alex. That's actually a really good point. I wish I could buy cakes, but then that would take away from their ability to, you know, monetize it. Honestly, I think we get cakes at a frequency that's like just barely not enough to make the game like totally solo play, which I think is good, right? You still have to rely on your clan, or you have to spend your raid medals. We get cakes enough to make me happy, and when we do get them, I'm like, oh yeah, clan castle cakes, you know? It definitely feels like a solid deal when you do get the cakes. But the Duke definitely feels a little strong. He feels strong. I think we hit his revenge tower. We get 2 bows in the monolith. Should be relatively easy to path out too. Yeah, let's set that up. I'll throw those over there. Then I think we can take like this, this. All right, and I think we set it up right here. Nice. Okay. Pretty sweet. Okay. And then he's walking this way. Yeah, that spitter's going to be annoying. I think we might redrop him over here. But I think taking this archer tower here could be a good play. Would help the Duke. Okay, let's take him out. Let's put him over here like this. And then I'm going to play... I'm not going to put the barracks down. I'm going to go like this with the Duke. And then I'm going to go RC with the drill. Yeah, we'll do RC with drill. Where's his Guardian? Did we kill the Guardian? Or is his Guardian just not alive? Okay, pop now. Poison there, I guess. Rage the Warden. I mean, it is kind of clapped, right? Do we need the Rocket Loons? Do we need the Dragon Duke ability? I think the answer is a resounding no. Hey, the drill didn't open. Okay, I like that a lot, guys. Drill with RC. So this is like this is how my wheels are spinning, right? The Warden is self-sufficient. He puts a massive dent into the base. You then have your king with 2 ice golems and the Dragon Duke together, right? So they go in, the Dragon Duke's on top of the king. And then whatever corner you're moving towards, like say, like we dropped them at the 3 o'clock corner. We're moving towards the 12 o'clock corner. We then head them off with the RC plus the drill. And when the drill opens up, it provides extra, like if it opens up, it provides extra fodder. But while it's working with the RC, it's stunning the defenses and potentially breaking open walls that may or may not directly benefit the king. But I actually kind of want to watch that back. I'll go ahead and request for the recall though, because we need that recall. Let's actually watch how that one unfolded. Is it a great base? Not really, but we're sort of in theory crafting mode, right? So we take value where we can, right? We establish a nice little gash in the base. Solid. So we have the gash. And then this is a nice little thin strip for the, like, look at how the defenses are kind of lined up like this. So it looks like a pretty solid, like, position to drop in the king plus the duke. So we take the archer tower. That's good enough for me at that point. And then look on this side, not enough defense to really ever overwhelm the warden here. So then I look over here and I'm like, okay, break, baby dragon to the outside, 2 ice golems, plus the king, and the duke. Here goes the duke. I'm going to try to keep the defenses falling so that the duke stays in the middle. And here's this drill plus RC up at 12 o'clock. The drill is putting in solid work by itself, but in tandem with the RC. Stuns the multi-wizard tower. That's value. And this crush, like, all the heroes live. All of the heroes are alive. I kind of like this. I'm going to keep running the drill just to see if this is a consistent, if this works consistently, right? RC drill. It almost makes me want to, like, I mean, as stupid as this sounds, it almost makes me want to try Diggy back on the RC. Diggy RC plus drill. So double stunnage. But that doesn't protect her from, like, longer range defenses or multi-target defense. The Fox utility is just so strong all the way around that I don't think that it would be smart to, like, go for the double stun gimmick just to, like, say, oh, I'm double stunning defense. I'm double stunning. I don't think that that's really the way. Okay, let's see. This is a base, a shape base that you'll see if you're pushing Legend. So I think a Fireball to his, like, really, like, any of this gets, like, decent value. But I think that Builder Head gets me more, right? Okay, let's drop you here. Could we not lose this Sneezy yet? Appreciate you, bruv. Aw, wait a minute. Okay, it's fine. Throw you over here. Okay. We'll take this sweeper and then do the trick. Right? I think we might need to take this now, too. Okay, so we'll take this. Go to the right. No. That's bad. It's not what I wanted to do there. Okay. All right, and I think we just let him cook. And we start da Duke. All right, will the Duke see the middle? Oh, Billy. Let's send and send. See that? Okay, he sees him. Spiddly dat. Let's go, boy. All right, now we got to worry about time. This looks fine, right? Bro, the spells. We cleared it. Bro, look at the spells. He did have a defending clan castle. The walls, pretty irrelevant, right? Like, it's not like the walls changed much. But I mean, good lord. Like, hold on. Let's actually look at this. I wish I could see the level of that. I mean, he's got a couple multi-archer towers that are under. Everything else looks pretty good, right? Oh, his wizard towers, maybe not. But I mean, like, it's not like this base was, like, horribly under-leveled. Like, the guy had serious work done. The Guardian not being level 5, I think, probably made a little bit of a difference. But we hardly used anything. I mean, we spelled for the fireball, of course. But we had 2 rages left. That was gross. This thing's strong. He's strong. I mean, the fact that he could just, like, walk all the way, like, basically, like, walk right into air defenses and not really care. That's one thing that I've been noticing is, like, when you drop him in front of an air defense, if you drop the prince in front of an air defense, you better deal with that thing quick or that prince is going to get fried. The Duke doesn't care. The Duke just, he goes. He punches. He slaps. He is like a flying king. So you have the prince, which is like a flying queen. The Duke is like a flying king. All right, we have our recall. We don't have a drill, though. It's okay. You can't always get what you want. I'm not feeling that. Let's give me something a little different. I want something that's kind of like neat. Something that's interesting to look at. These are completely not interesting to look at. That's a dead base. This is not a good test. This one's alive. Or not. Wait a minute. That's a dead Inferno. Okay. This is not alive. What was I saying? What am I saying? Oh, swap for a drill. Okay. Stupider's is hooking it up. I will swap for that. Good call. Thanks for the heads up. I will. So that's not an issue. All right. This is different looking, but also his spitters are in completely ridiculous positions. So I'm going to say no. I will also say no. All right, we'll hit next like 5 or so. Well, wait a minute. This is kind of spicy. Where's a good foyer bull? Maybe hit his spitter. I think we're too far away from the mono, though. If we hit his bell... Yeah, we can just trade loons for the single. I think that's smart, right? Oh, man, I have not done this correctly. Come on, trade. Bruh. Oh, my God. My targeting is horrible. Okay, we get it. We'll block now. Do this. Throw. Got his mono. Okay. We've burned a lot of rocket loons. But so far we've seen, like, having a bunch of rocket loons is usually not... It hasn't been, like, a limiting factor. Having... Now, this could get sketchy because of that multi-gear here. Okay, we're actually chilling. I think it's not strong enough. All right, let's go ahead and put this down here like this, 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 and this, and the Duke. It's totally unnecessary to even put the headhunter in. Just ripped it to pieces. We'll break, see if we can put the king in here. He might try to walk on me here. Oh, we get him in. Okay. Invis goes off. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And I think from this side, we'll go like this. Going to rage him. And we'll put our cleanup down in just a second. The Duke is going. Like, he doesn't care, bro. And we slapped it, like, pretty hard. Treated this base. Oh boy. Call me Will Smith. Holy cow. Yeah. That was torn to shreds. Walls did not matter, right? The base layout was very, very open. We broke everywhere that we actually sent our king. And then the RC plus the Duke don't care about walls. So, solid stuff. like very solid stuff. Also, we didn't have to burn our CC for that. We still have a drill. Nice. We will definitely hit this. Okay, so this looks like a Legend League base. Levels his bomb hive. He's got a hole in there. You see that? This is a situation where, like, if we pre-trip, well, the invis is being upgraded. Okay, that's beautiful to know. We could drop Duke in the middle. I'm actually curious if we do that. Will that work out in our favor? What did I do that for? I was reaching for my furnaces, man. A little messy. Let's go for 2 of these and 2 of these. I think I'll go for his revenge tower here. Can we... All right, let's go and do this. Yeah, that's decent value, right? Okay. And then let's just drop Duke in here. Let's put 1 test loon. Good test loon. NATO. Let's go and put this here with the king. And this time I'm going to stack the drill and all that with... Here we go. Let's see if this is the play, right? Stay up. No, bro. I thought that was going to pay off. Let's take this over here. Throw this to RC. All right, I think we failed, right? Let's raid you guys. Town Hall? Do we get it? All right, we're gonna use King ability for the Town Hall. Spiddly dip. It twerks. It twerks. It twerks, bro. Oh my goodness, it twerks. The drill actually took a different path than the RC did, which was kind of interesting. And the fact that it actually wandered to the core, I think kind of saved the hit. But even then, like, we had so much, it was still up. Even if we did have to beat a wall there, I think we were okay. All right, what do we do with that? I mean, this is not... Give me an interesting one, right? Not just a box. Okay, let's try this. Good toxic core to go after. Come behind a sweeper. W. Let's go. More. Cool. This girl ready here. keep moving. Just keep cooking. Okay. Are we going to trip CC? I don't know if we got in range or not. I think we were, but I'm not certain. All right, let's take the bow and the air defense, and then we'll do the trick. Right? Huge. We're kind of chilling. All right. So if he's going to do that, we're not having time problems, right? So we can take this and then reposition the Warden, I think. Yeah, we'll do this. Just put him over here. And that king is so low level, we don't need to worry. All right, let's put the king, let's go like this. King, da Duke. That was not what I meant to do. I'm going to poison him. Yeah, that king is so low level. Okay. Baby here. Where's the RC at? I don't even see her. Oh no. I'm not dropping spells because like I don't quite know what to do with the spells. You guys will probably say, use them, durr. Yes, you're right. I should use them. Let's break you. It's working. It's working. I like this hero. The worst thing that could possibly happen with the new hero release is they release it and it's underwhelming. That's what you guys got. That's what I really hope everyone that's playing this game right now that might not feel great about how this update feels, specifically like for the reason of like balance, right? Like say they release something and it's not quite balanced. You guys have to remember that other Supercell games have released things that have had completely underwhelming releases. Let's have a quick chat about TC's history with Squad Busters, because we're coming down right to the end of the stream. I do have a dinner to attend with friends, and I still have to do a little bit of cooking before I leave the house. Let's have a chat. Squad Busters is a game that I streamed from, I believe, April of 2025 until, geez, like end of October, November. And long story short, Supercell ended up killing the game, choosing to end developments. The first globally launched Supercell mobile game that they have actually shut down. And big sad day there. Lots of, I mean, most of my, you know, basically most of the all the streaming that I did in 2025, almost entirely, was Squad Busters. There were two different hero releases that happened over the summer. One was Sonic, and the other was Spike. Now, Spike was actually quite strong, but he had a problem that, and I'll talk about that in just a second. The best example of an underwhelming release would be Sonic the Hedgehog, right? It was a collab with Hasbro. They got Sonic the Hedgehog brought over, ported into the Squad Busters universe, and the concept of the hero was really cool, right? He was the fastest hero in the game. You could fly around the map, like just fly in and out of fights. When you popped his super, he would just be impossibly fast. All your squad would have extra attack speed. And so if you had a very large squad, you benefited the most, right? Because every one of those units would have a higher attack speed, putting out more DPS. The issue is when they released him, it was like either during or right before there's the Supercell summer break. And so they released the hero, and there was a myriad of problems with his release. Like, his kit just didn't work as intended. Like, all the little passive benefits that you got as you leveled him up, they didn't all work correctly. His super also didn't work correctly. Like, when you used his ability, it didn't work. Like, your squad wasn't actually getting an attack speed boost. And so all these new players were like, probably saw the advertisement. Oh man, Sonic the Hedgehog over in Squad Busters. I'm a Sonic fan. I got to play this game. And so they came over and they played the game. And he was dog water. And it took them like a month or more to actually fix the issue. And by that time, all the hype about the release had completely died down. The event was over and you couldn't unlock him again. At least for the better part of like 2 months. And so that was a problem. That was a real problem. And so the worst thing that could happen here is they release the Dragon Duke and it's underwhelming. What I can say after one full live stream of using the Duke is he feels strong. Is he broken? I'd say he's on the stronger side rather than the weaker side. I don't know if he's broken yet. But what I can say is that certain things like dropping him into the face of an air defense, you know, seeking air mines and all that, and he just sort of takes it, it feels pretty strong. And I think that stuff like that, like maybe the interactions with like seeking air mines, make him feel a little busted. Specifically, his interactions with seeking air mines. The air defenses, that's another one that feels kind of wrong, right? Like, say you drop him right in the face of an air defense, but he has to go through 2 or 3 other defenses first. And he's tanking it the whole time, and he still survives with it with ability intact. That does feel a little weird, but this is just 2 hours of play. This is just my first impression. So yeah, I would expect maybe in the next balance patch, probably in the next balance patch, things about him are probably going to be tuned. And my guess after 2 hours of testing here is that they're going to probably tone him down. But it's better to release a strong troop, unit, hero, whatever you want to call it, and have to tone that down than release something that's totally weak and underwhelming, and then all the press about it is weak and underwhelming, and no one wants to play it. Thus, they don't have any real data to see, okay, so what are the win rates really like for players when you take the Duke and drop him into the game and nobody wants to play him, right? You have to have games played to see what the win rates really are. So I think he's on the stronger side. I think he will probably be toned down a little bit, but it won't be right away. I think they'll let this play out for a bit, and so they can collect data and let people enjoy it, and then probably nerf slowly rather than do something crazy heavy-handed, 2 weeks in, right after players have spent all their money to max him out and, make everyone super, super angry. But yeah, nerfs for things that are newly released are commonplace in these type of games. If you spend money on it, it's your choice to spend. Things get tuned left and right. Things that are that were released years ago are still getting tuned. So it's nothing to get upset about if they decide to nerf it and you really liked it in its super strong state. I can say it's very strong. He feels very strong. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's stream, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And double shout out to Alex 5.0. Alex for, coming in clutch and helping us with some troop donations so that we could have a little bit better representation of what the attacks are actually liked. Getting that recall spell in the CC was super important. I really appreciate it. But that's going to do it for today. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know in the comments section what you think of the Duke. If you have any army links that you want to share, you can hit me up on Discord. If you need help getting on the Discord, I have commands in chat where you can get a link. If you're still having issues, give me a shout, and I will certainly hook you up with a link to our Discord server. But yeah, would appreciate any new tips or tricks that you've learned playing the Duke. I was just kind of throwing him in, just sort of seeing how he behaved. But we had some fun today. Much love, guys. I'll see you tomorrow around the same time, and peace out.